Did I scare you? Did I scare you? I got you. I got you. Boom. Ah! Okay. No, let's get really serious. All right. We're doing number 6. We're graphing now. This is not the time to fool around. Okay. Stop it. Stop it. All right. Here we go. All right. So, graphing. I spit all over my computer. All right. Let's clean that up. That's disgusting. All right. Graphing. Let's graph this quadratic. All right. Not that big of a deal. We need to find 3 key characteristics, right? The vertex. Right? I mean, if I'm going to sketch this little thing right here, I'm going to sketch this. All right? So just say it looks like that. That's very sloppy. But we're looking for the vertex. We're looking for the y-intercept. And we're looking for the x-intercepts. All right? Turns out we can find all 3 of those. All right? So let's start with the vertex. We're going to start with the vertex. Now, for me, the best way to find the vertex is find the axis of symmetry, all right? That's the vertical line that cuts the parabola right in half. Cuts it right in half, all right? That's what we're going to find. The axis of symmetry, all right? Smiley face. The axis of symmetry is found where by taking the opposite of B and dividing it by 2 A's. Alright, take the opposite of your B. Alright, this is your B. This is your A. Alright, and that's your C. Take the opposite of B. So we're taking the opposite of negative 14 and dividing it by 2A. A is 2. Alright, take the opposite of B. If it's a negative, it turns positive, which it does. So we're talking about positive 14 divided by 4. Yuck. All right, so what is that? All right, I'm going to put, so we got x equals, well, 4 goes into 14 3 times. So that's 3 would be 12 with 2 left over, right? 12, 13, 14, that's 2 left over. So 2/4, which is also just 3.5. All right, so that's the axis of symmetry. So now we're actually doing this problem. Let's take a look. So let's draw that. So the axis of symmetry is a vertical line at where x equals negative, or x equals 3.5. 1, 2, 3.5. All right, so this perfectly straight vertical line. Ooh, that's a little crooked straight line right there. That's a squiggly line. All right. My dad is actually a surgeon, so hopefully he is better at making straight lines with his scalpel than I am with my pen here. Ooh, wow. I am channeling my inner Dr. Marcus right here. Look, oh, damn, at the end right there. All right, I lost it at the end. All right, well, let's not get hung up on that, all right? So, this is a beautiful axis of symmetry. That is a beautiful axis of symmetry, if you ask me, all right? That's fabulous. All right, that's what we got. Now, where do we go from here? You should know this. If we know where the x is, how do we find y? If we know what x is, hint, hint, how do we find y? Oh my god! Plug it in! Yes! Boom! Boom! Plug it in. Yeah, just plug it in. You know what x is. So let's plug it in. You know the vertex is somewhere on this line. So let's find out what y is. Alright? What is the function when x is 3.5? So let's plug that in. Alright? So you do y equals 2 times 3.5. But we're going to square it first. We're going to square it first. Minus 14 times 3.5 plus 20. Alright? So let's get a calculator. Alright, so 3.5 squared. 3.5 times 3.5 is 12.25. And then 2 times 12.25 is 24.5. So I'm just going to write that 24.5. And negative 14 times 3.5 negative 49 plus 20. Simplify. All of these are like terms. They're all constants. They're all numbers. So I'm just going to add them all together. 24.5 minus 49 plus 20. And what did you get? If you're just sitting here and watching me do this, shame on you, ladies and gentlemen. You should be doing this too. Yeah, you. I'm looking at you. You should be doing this too. Alright. Negative 4.5. Is that what you got? No, because you're not doing it. Do the problem. Let's go. Let's go. Alright. If you are doing the problem, I apologize. Thank you. So the vertex is at 3.5, comma, negative 4.5. Alright, that's our first key point. So let's plot that. So it's at 3.5. Hey, guess what? On that line and down negative 1, 2, 3, 4 and a half. Ah, darn it. Go away. There we go. Boom. Vertex. Booyah. Nailed it. Killed it. That's going to be the minimum point. It's going to go upwards. Our A value is positive, so it's going to open up. Up. Let's find the y-intercept. I like finding the y. It's nice and easy. The y-intercept. The y-intercept can be found. The key to the y-intercept. Alright. I'm just going to do a quick sketch. Alright. Boom. Goes like this maybe. Is found where the x is 0. Like this is 0, comma 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. For instance, this is the point 0, 9. So every single y-intercept, 0, 0 will be there for your x. So this one's nice and easy. You just plug in 0 for all of your x's and find y. What happens when you plug in 0 for this x here, right? When you plug in 0, let's just do it. Let's do it for all of you non-believers. Let's throw in 0 for our x's. Some of you are like, oh, Mr. Marcus, this is just 20. And I go, yeah, smarty pants, it is. Good for you. Don't ruin it for the class, all right? Plus 20. All right, so if you were like, oh, it's 20, it's the C value, duh. You're right, but if you plug in 0, let's just make sure. 0 squared, 0 times 0. 0, good. And 0 times 2? 0, right? What's negative 14 times 0? 0. Wow. And then that's just a 20. So you've got 0 plus 20. You got it. Y does, in fact, equal 20. Alright, so that's our other key point. 0, 20. Damn! We don't have 20 on this graph. Shoot! Alright, so we don't have 20 up there. Decision time. Alright, you can either just say that it's up there and fudge it. Alright, or you can count by 2s. Alright, uh-oh. Oh, there we go, okay. Or you can count by 2s. Alright, let's hold off on plotting that right now. I'm going to find where my x-intercepts are and make a judgment call right away. Alright. Let's find my x-intercepts. Let's bring my wonderful face down there. And here we go, x-intercepts. What do you know about x-intercepts? What do you know about the x-intercepts? Well, besides they're fun to find, I know that these points right here are where y is 0, right? Y is 0. So similarly to what we did before, we're going to take our equation and we're going to put 0 in for y. Boom. What type of problem does this look like to you people in YouTube land right here? Well, to me, oh man. I actually don't know if anybody watches these videos. All I know is that I am completely entertaining myself, so that's all that matters. I can't believe I erased my perfect line. And did an even better one. Boom! Practice makes perfect. Alright. Nailed it. Hashtag nailed it. I'm going to factor this bad boy, right? I'm going to pull out a 2 first because I can, and I'm a G. That's exactly what I'm doing. All right. I'm factoring out a 2 to make my life easier. When I divide everything by 2, I am left with what you see here. All right. Questions? Yes. You? Okay. So they're all divisible by 2. So if I divide out that 2 right here, if I divide out that 2, all right, what I'll be left with is x squared minus 7x plus 10. This turns out it's pretty darn easy to factor. X times x will make x squared, right? I'm looking for two numbers that multiply to make 10. They both have to be the same sign, and they add to make 7. And since they're both the same sign, I'm looking for 5 and 2, both being negatives. If you didn't catch that, go see some of the other factoring videos. All right? So the outsides, the x times negative 2, negative 2x, and the insides, negative 5x, have to combine to make the middle stuff here. All right? So what are my x values? So what times what makes 0, right? How do I multiply to make 0? That's a question we keep coming back to. What can I multiply by to get a result of 0? 0 times anything. The key is one of these has to be 0. Not x has to be 0, because if x was 0, 0 minus 5 is negative 5. All right? X has to be 5. Ooh, x has to be 5, because 5 minus 5 makes this guy, this whole thing, 0. What's x over here? Good, 2. 2. X is 2. 2 minus 2 is 0. So where do those go on this line? Well, 5 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Really? Really? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ugh, I don't think this is in the right spot. Did anybody else catch that? No one else caught that? Seriously? Seriously, man? What? Thanks for telling me. Thanks for telling you knew this whole time. You didn't say, "Oh, Mr. Marcus, I got my hand raised. That's not the right line." All right. Well, that's at 3.5. I put it at 4.5. I have to do it again. Oh my God. All right. 1, 2, 3.5. We're looking right here. All right. Slow. Slow. Don't lose it. Don't lose. Oh my. All right. Oh well. So negative. That's 3.5, and now down 1, 2, 3, 4.5. Oh. Okay. Now let's put now our points. At 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and at 2, 1, 2. All right. I'm gonna be lazy, to be honest. No, actually, no, I'm not. I'm actually gonna. Yes, I am. All right. I'm gonna choose to not. I'm gonna say that my y-intercept is up here at 20. Right. My y-intercept is up here at 20. I'm gonna say it's way up here at 20. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. It's somewhere way up here, right? Somewhere way up here. All right. So here is my graph of this quadratic. Something like that. All right. Bada bing, bada boom. All right, so there you have it, the graph of that function, 2x squared minus 14x plus 20. Bye.